John Y gives a talk, and Louis also gives a talk. Louis also is on Chapman, Seung Sahn, the world is plenty. And John was a little kid, Seung Sahn was a ceramicist.
I have a short story I'd like to tell you. It's about animals, but you'll see why it relates to us people also. I spent one summer in Maine on an island, and where I rented this house, right across the way was a pasture. And on the pasture was a horse and a sheep. At that time I didn't think that was so odd, but at that I had learned how to spin, so I thought maybe I could get some wool from this farmer who had the sheep. So one day I see the farmer coming down with his truck, and I ran over and waved. I said, I learned how to spin and I'd like to have some wool. Do you raise the sheep for wool? And he says, no, sheep belongs to the horse. And that was even stranger, but I didn't quite know what that meant. So he said, well, I'll tell you the story. I went to the mainland to buy a horse, and I found one. There are these farms, these fairs in Maine, and there's a lot of livestock. You can buy all kinds of things. So he bought this horse, and as he went to take it away with a rope, the sheep followed. So he went back to the man and he said, I bought the horse, not the sheep. What's the sheep doing? And he said, no, the sheep belongs to the horse. So he put the sheep in the truck and went off to the island. Didn't question anything. He just thought, okay, that's what he'll do. And it worked out very well all summer. The sheep was in the pasture, and the horse was working. That winter, the sheep, I didn't know the sheep did this either, but they eat the moss off the rocks. And sometimes that moss is poisonous. They scrape it off with their teeth. And the sheep did this and died. Well, the farmer didn't mind because he didn't need the sheep anyway. But the horse stopped eating. It just stood there, head hanging down, day after day. And the farmer was getting very worried. Oh, got to do something about this horse. It won't eat. And called the man on the mainland. Hey, I bought this horse from you and it won't eat. So, well, why won't it eat? Well, the sheep died. Well, okay, you got to get another sheep. And the farmer went and got another sheep. And the horse right away started to eat again. I mean, this sheep, the other sheep, any sheep, just so there was a sheep there. Well, I thought that was a great story. I didn't quite comprehend it at the time, but I could somehow relate to it. It's a story about attachment. I get attached to a lot of things. I could get attached to a sheep also. I get attached to people, places, houses, furniture, books, the Zen Center. I'm attached to all kinds of things. So I wonder, is this good or is it bad? And when it has bad consequences, I think, oh, attachment's bad, very bad. And when I don't mind it, I say, oh, attachment's good. But since coming here to the Zen Center and doing a lot of sitting and interviews, and one of my interviews, Seung Sahn said, there's nothing about attachment, but he said, don't make anything. It didn't mean much to me then. But now I know that attachment is simply attachment. It is not good, it's not bad, it's not this, it's not that. It's not really anything except what I make of it, which of course I'm very inclined to do. Make a great thing or terrible thing or wonderful thing, instead of letting the attachment just be attachment, which is what it is. Of course, the horse and the sheep didn't have to worry about all these things. Their lives are very much simpler. But I'm grateful that my life, too, is getting much simpler. Thank you.
That's what I always say. We've been traveling around for 3 months, so I've been saying that a lot. Today I took the bus up, and on the way the bus driver had a little accident. Nothing serious, but the bus was an hour late because of it. And just when we had the accident, some car swerved and pulled into the bus driver's front end. The bus driver stopped and hung his head down. Jeez, you try so hard to be careful, and something like this happens. You know, somebody comes and hits you. And I thought, oh, this is perfect. You know, it's our life. No matter how hard we try, you know, something happens to mess it up, you know. And we wonder why. Why is the universe doing this to us? You know? What did we do to deserve that? And, you know, we have this question. And who knows what the answer is? Everybody has some question. Who am I? Why am I here in this world? Why are these things happening? Like that. Everybody's looking for their way. Or everybody's looking for truth. Or everybody's looking for the correct life. The way, the truth, the correct life. And in Zen, we always say it's very simple. It's not anything complicated. So Zen is just this. The sky is blue. Sugar is sweet. And when I'm hungry, I eat. Only that. It's very simple. It's very easy to understand that now. Everybody in the room understands that. And so you've all gotten a complete teaching of Zen. But it's one thing to understand that, and it's another thing to do it all the time. So know that blue sky is the truth. Or when I'm hungry, I eat. Only that. It's very difficult to do that sometimes. So Seung Sahn always asks us 3 questions. He says, okay, well, before I said, when I'm hungry, I eat. But Seung Sahn asks, why do you eat every day? Why do you eat? And also I said, you know, the sky is blue. But Seung Sahn asks, why is the sky blue? And I said, sugar is sweet. But Seung Sahn asks, when does sugar become sweet? And we've been traveling around and around, and so for the last 3 months we've gone completely around the world, leaving the East Coast, and going out to California, and then the Orient, through Asia, and into Europe, and back here again, just 2 days ago. So I've had the chance to eat many different kinds of food. You know, Chinese food, Japanese food, Korean food, Indian food, Thai food, everything, European. And still, there's a question, why do I eat every day? It's interesting, I've been staying for the last 2 months in hotels a lot, because we've been teaching in places that don't have temples, don't have Zen centers. And so every day, Seung Sahn and I will decide to meet in the morning and have breakfast together at a certain time. And I'll come down, and often, you know, we'll be out late, giving a Dharma speech the night before, or something like that. I'm really tired, or I'll have a cold, or something will happen, or we'll have traveled really late that night. Something will happen, and I won't have been able to get up real early and done all the vows that I do. Every day I try to do a certain number of vows. So I'll come down to breakfast kind of bedraggled and not really too clear, and kind of pissed at myself for not getting up early. Seung Sahn will have gotten up at the same time in the morning and done 500 vows, and then written 10 or 15 postcards every morning for 2 months. Every morning, same thing, and then always eat. And on the mornings where I'm like not clear or haven't done a lot of practicing, I really don't feel like eating. And so I'll just have a bowl of some maybe some cereal or something like that. But something every day, I have the same thing, 2 eggs, roll, this and that, tea. Every day, same for 2 months. 500 vows, then 10 or 15 postcards already written. Get that for breakfast. Every day, same. Really impressive. It's also very frustrating traveling with him. But then also, so that's why do I eat every day. Why is the sky blue? A couple years ago in Paris, Seung Sahn was teaching on the last world trip, and somebody came up to him and asked, and told him the story. This man had been sitting for a number of years in his house, and he had a little daughter. And one day he was sitting in meditation, and his daughter came up to him and asked, "Daddy, why do you sit?" And he said, "I want to understand this world. I want to understand everything. I want to understand truth." And so finally the daughter asked him, "Well, Daddy, then can I ask you a question? Why is the sky blue?" This man was stuck. He'd been sitting for maybe 5 years or 3 years, something like that. He couldn't answer this little child, "Why is the sky blue?" So he came to Seung Sahn and asked him, or told him the story and asked him a question. And Seung Sahn explained to him some of our basic teaching, and I think this man understood. Maybe we can ask something later. Maybe we'll all understand that. But it was interesting. I met this man on our last trip. He lives in Paris, and he's an assistant working at the Louvre, the museum, the famous art museum there. And he took me on a guided tour all around the Louvre. We did it in about 2.5 hours, which is about 10 times as short as you're supposed to go through it. But anyways, he told me a very interesting story. He said that he is a painter. He loves to paint. And he used to paint all the time. But one of his jobs at the museum is to show slides for professors' lectures on art. So all day he shows slides and he hears this professor lecturing about all the different kinds of art and all the great masters and this and that. He can't paint anymore. He's heard too much. He knows too much about painting. He cannot paint anymore. He has too much understanding. So his head's too complicated. He can't paint anymore. So that's very sad. That's our condition. It seems like. The more we understand, the more complicated our head becomes, and the less that we can see that the sky is blue and the tree is green, the less we can see truth. So that was very strong teaching when I heard this man say that. And I'm sure if he continues practicing and making his mind simple again. So when the sugar becomes sweet, Seung Sahn asks this all the time in interviews. Actually, Seung Sahn is diabetic. He doesn't eat sugar. He eats saffron, something sweet as fruit. When we were traveling around, in other countries they don't have Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi or Diet soft drinks or anything like that. So in America we always have this everything diet, so it's no problem. So you can always get some soft drink. But when we were traveling, you could only drink tea or something like that, orange juice. And also, they don't have saffron in other countries, like in America, in the restaurants in Howard Johnson's or something. You always have a big tray of sugar and a big stack of saffron next to it. It's no problem. But other countries, they don't have that. So often I'd go around looking for containers of saffron in stores. Also, I had to look for insulin sometimes because we ran out of insulin. He takes insulin. And we, in the Orient, we only ate rice every day. And when he eats a lot of white rice, then he needs insulin. So we ran out of insulin, so I looked around for that. And looking around, doing all these errands, I got to understand, or I got to see a lot of each place that we went to. Not only looking for saffron and insulin, but going sightseeing and going shopping, things like that. I saw a lot. And I thought maybe I'd just spend a few minutes giving it like 1 or 2 impressions of each place we went to. And it's very interesting. When I first started out, I wanted to read about all the countries that I was going to at first. So I got this All Asia guide, and I got some books. I even bought a book on Poland by James Fisher, and I wanted to read it before going there. But I realized after a few times of doing that, it wasn't helping me at all. It was like this guy at the Louvre listened to too many lectures and didn't paint anymore. So I just decided I'd just go and see what I could see. And we only spent, after we left Korea, we only spent a few days in each country, so it wasn't a long time. Anyways, in America, when people look at me, they think either I'm a Hare Krishna or I'm kind of in a higher class society. I would go out to dinner with my parents, maybe they're in a social group and think I have, get a chemotherapy. when I went to Korea, Korea is very interesting. They already understand this robe and this haircut. So they already understand Buddhist monk, but they don't see Westerners as Buddhist monks. So they're very surprised to see a Western person, an American. But Korean people are very light and will only want to make you feel good. That's like of prime importance to Korean people. Only make the other person feel good. So they'll never come out and say anything, or they'll never like stare at you for a long time. It's very polite. Maybe at some point they'll ask you how much. So then we went to Japan after Korea. In Japan, they had this, samurai mind. And please, I'm going to say a few things about each country, and I'll probably offend everybody in this room, but don't be offended, because it's just a very broad generalization. But in Japan, they have this very strong samurai mind, and only pay attention, only concentration, only my job, my situation, not so much wide mind seeing everything else. So in Japan, nobody noticed me. I walked around, nobody thought I was any different than normal. Then we went to Hong Kong, and there's many Chinese people in Hong Kong. Chinese people have this very wide, relaxed mind, and they see everything, and they have no hindrance about expressing something too. So I would be standing on the subway, and people would just be like staring at me for 20 minutes, looking at my funny shoes and my clothes, and I'd feel really funny with people staring at me for such a long time. I couldn't believe it. Very interesting. And then in Thailand, we went to Thailand after Hong Kong just for a few days. People wondered what I was. Actually, they all thought I was a Japanese monk, because a correct Buddhist monk, in their terminology, looks something like the Buddha on the altar. This yellow robe and one shoulder bare, only eating twice a day. So somebody who looks like this is not a Buddhist monk. Thailand's very interesting. They have very strong interest in the form of things. So you've probably seen pictures of these very tall spikes on the top of Buddha's heads or on the top of their temples. They all, or the women's hats have these spikes too. That seems to be a very characteristic thing of Thailand, is this long spike. They love form, and everything there is very beautiful. Gold, very beautiful. They have a Buddha that looks almost like this, that weighs 5 tons, and it's solid gold. 5 tons of solid gold. They found it in the cement Buddha a couple of years ago. It was encased in cement Buddha. Anyways, one thing, in Thailand, something when I went to a movie one afternoon, and you know how they have like a short advertising review, reviews of manufacturers and all that. But at one point, they started playing the national anthem, and it was better than any Name That Tune show I've ever seen. At the same instant, everybody just stood up, like as one person. The whole theater was packed. Everybody stood up, and they had the picture of the king on the screen. And in Thailand, they love their king, and people just stood up the instant the king appeared. Fortunately, Santanim and I stood up at the same time. We would have been in trouble if they liked their king very much. And then we went to India, and India is a very interesting place. In India, people kind of accepted me more as a Buddhist monk there, because they don't have Buddhism anymore. They understand about Buddha and Buddhist teaching a lot. Indian people can be very intellectual, and they understand a lot about Buddhism and Buddha. They don't have any Buddhism, so this is okay, or that dress is okay, and style is okay. India is a real trip. It's amazing. Like, I went to a couple of the Buddhist holy places in India, just in a short time I had, and everywhere I went to, it's like a whole country is a zoo. People and animals and everything are together. Cows, monkeys, camels, all walking down the street together. And it's like one family, I've never seen that before. It's really interesting. And they're also a nickel and dime you to death, or rupee you to death. Well, it's obvious, they have nothing. So some tourist comes there and they just will jump on you and try to get as much small money out of you as possible. And it's really amazing. So that was India. By the way, it's possible to eat Indian food without getting sick. I didn't. I was told I could only eat almonds, but you can eat food there and not get sick. Don't drink the water. And we went to Poland. Poland's very interesting. There, they won't nickel and dime you to death. They have nothing in Poland. It's a very bad situation in the country. Not as bad as India, but compared to the West, it's terrible. But I was going through passport control. We were taking a flight from one city to another in Poland, and I was going through the customs control, or the passport control, and the man searched through my bag that I was carrying, and he searched through the whole thing and found some kind of heavy metal round object. It was a coin. It was a coin from West Germany, actually. It was like maybe a mark, no, 5 marks, maybe it was worth $1 or 50 or something like that. But he looked at it. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? And finally I got it. I said, oh, please, you take it. You take it. It was, something, finding like 5 marks was, I'm sure, more than he had seen in a long time. Their currencies worthless completely. And he was very happy. And I just happened to have this mark, sitting in the bottom of my bag. And I had another one in there, and the next time I went through customs or passport control, a couple days later, another man found it. Oh, what is this? What is this? I couldn't believe it happened again. And I said, oh, please, do take it. I was really surprised. That had never happened before. And people in Poland are very hungry for teaching. And everywhere we went, there was a full house, standing room only. Maybe 200 or 400 people came to Sunseem's talks, even if they were only advertised the day before, or not advertised at all. Just word of mouth. It was something to see that. So then we went to Germany. Oh, in Germany, it's interesting. In Thailand, I tried to change money one time. It took me almost an hour to change American currency into Thai currency. But I went to Germany, and the first thing I did after stepping off the plane was change money. And it took about 30 seconds. I handed the money over and handed it back. Very meticulous in Germany. Very high-class computer. It's amazing. Very smart and meticulous. And Paris. Paris is very beautiful, very romantic city. And also everybody there, people there have very warm and kind of emotional quality. And so when Sunseem would give talks, the translator could pick up Sunseem's feeling very well, and she would give the translation just as Sunseem was saying it. It was amazing to see that. And everybody in the audience would receive it just as Sunseem was giving it. So there was like this energy in the room, this connection with everybody. So everybody was like right there. I've never seen that before. And we went to England a little while after that, and in England, they were kind of a little bit not so emotional, not so expressive, and there was no reaction at all. There was no connection if he told something funny or if he said something sad. There was no, which was strange. Anyways, going around to all these different places. We also went to Spain. And then after Spain, England, and Canada. So that was our trip. It's really easy, even just staying a few days in each country, to see people's minds. Like, I come from America, so going to France, it's easy for me to understand French mind, the French karma. I can see right off the bat how it's different from America. And in 3 or 4 days in each place, you can see how people are kind of holding their opinion or their condition in the situation. We always talk about in our Zen practice. If we put down our condition, our opinion, the situation, then our mind is clear and we can see what other people think and reflect the situation. So I really saw it's very necessary for us to do that. And I can't imagine traveling around without practicing, because it's very coming in contact with other people. I really had to let go That was the final test. And we just had lunch together, and it was actually very nice. He's not so happy about the direction of my life as well. He doesn't really like my haircut, although he's always wanted me to get a haircut. He doesn't really like the looks of my clothes, but it's really amazing. In the past, I had normal hair, and I wore regular clothes, and I was a student, or I had a job, and I would go home, and there would always be intense friction between us because I had my opinions, and he had his opinions, and we couldn't connect. And since I've been practicing, especially recently, I look much more odd than I used to. Shaved head, funny clothes, and not having a real job in the outside world, as he says. But it's a lot easier for me to relate to him because I'm not holding my opinion so much. I still hold it a lot, but not as much as I did before. And when I go home, I can really sympathize. I don't know if sympathize is the word, but really see what he's feeling. And I see that he's sad that his son hasn't turned out the way he wanted it. So I can feel sad with him without jeopardizing my life. It's okay. I can be sad with him and still believe in myself, believe in what I'm doing. So that's really interesting. Not being so much of a problem, even though he may want me to be some way and I'm some other way. But if we both kind of just let our opinions rest and just see, he's my father. His son, that's all. Then we become great friends. So traveling around is very worthwhile for a lot of years. And now I really encourage all of you to ask sensitive questions. It's more than happy to answer. So thank you all very much.
Thank you. So thank you. Thanks, Nick. The speech. Okay, by question. Any kind of question? Different action. Their school? Our school? Our school? What kind of relatives? Our school always reflect action. Ring the bell, eat. Sit to look back, everybody goes back, it's a dharmaram, then chanting, sitting, bowing. That's all. What you want? Personal relationship, if you holding my opinion, my condition, my situation, just reflect action not possible. You already talked about the before father and him many fighting. But now monk, so free down my opinion, my condition, my situation. Then very easy, any kind of connect. Not only father and son, dog and cat and tree or sky, everything connected is possible. Tonight, very beautiful, this moon. Did you see moon before? Wonderful. Wonderful moon. Oh. When do you connect with the moon? So your mind, in your mind, good and bad, correct, incorrect, like, dislike, all take away. Then moon mind and your mind is the same. Then you, moon mind and your mind is connect, in harmony. That's all. Okay. So, holding my opinion, many people, I like that, I don't like that, good and bad, correct, incorrect. This time I had, everybody had. So that If you're holding that mind, cannot connect. Even your eyes, you cannot connect. Your hand, you cannot connect. How connect your father or your friend or your also your same student cannot connect. Cannot correct relationship. Right? Yeah, that relationship, fighting relationship, is possible. Okay. What is correct relationship? Correct relationship is tolerant. We went to this, Poland, then somebody, we invite the big this Catholic church. They 100 Catholic monks. Also, other people, city people also 200 or so many people coming. So we balance each other there. Then they all the monk after. You anytime correct. What is correct? You say correct. Put it down your opinion, your condition. You make a correct. What is correct? I say, what kind is a word? That's the point. Is that not correct? So everybody laughing, Yeah, what is fine? Sky is blue. What is not correct? Not correct means that you make not correct, so not correct. But everything is correct. Yeah? What is not correct? Bad is correct. Good is correct. Already correct means beyond good and bad. So correct means just reflect mind means correct. Put down your opinion, your conditions, then your mind is clear like space. Clear like space means clear like mirror. Where come I come the mind. Okay. Somebody hungry eating food. Somebody thirsty to drink. That's correct. Not special. Just to be correct. Okay? Okay. More question? No? Yeah. India? So that is now, that means that too many people in this world now. Okay. So I also time talk about that 2,000 years ago, only 3 million, only 5 million people. But now, this world, 5 billion. So many people. Then this consciousness comes from where? This consciousness comes from where? New consciousness. Every year more new consciousness appear. So more human beings, more many, more. So this consciousness comes from where? That's the power. That means the human beings always kill the animal. So that is, kill. Animal also eat animal. But the animal understand the correct situation. They understand correct situation. The correct very important, correct situation. Everybody see this Never Cry Wolf. Everybody see this movie? You see this Never Cry Wolf, then this wolf understands what kind of animal I catch, eat. This wolf is a sick animal or old animal, cannot running, cannot strong, then can't eat. But human beings, this movie says, human beings only beautiful, strong, is what? This deer, strong deer, or beautiful deer, what? Beautiful animal. Shoot. They're not hungry, okay? They're not hungry. Also, this hunting people not hungry. Also, fishing people not hungry. They not stomach. I like this. I like fishing. I like hunting. So I like. So I like dislike mind is that happening. Okay. Also, I like dislike mind is that is animal mind. More bad than animal mind. So I like that. So human beings many kill this animal. So this animal also have like dislike mind very strong. You don't like me or you kill me. Okay. So this was the samsara. Every cause effect is very clear. You kill me. So I, because human beings, I won't kill you. So human beings, many kill the animals. So these are many animals become human beings. So human beings more, many are killed. Then any kind of the extent, it's like you just extending it. It's not coincident, not extended. Before karma already has been determined. So that's the bi-natural process. Okay. Everything, this world never extend, never coincident. Everything is a bi-natural process. But if you're strong practicing, you can control your feeling, your condition, your situation. You can change natural processes. That's the point. So you can do anything. So Buddha said, all created by mind alone means that point. So very important point, moment. How do you kill your mind? The moment one bad mind. They go to hell. Moment, good mind. They go to heaven. Moment, clear mind. Get enlightenment, completely become independent. That's the point. So that is together die means together karma. Together karma means very interesting. You see it's an animal world. Okay, animal world. Same animal, same karma. Same action. Together action. All animals together action. Small bird, small, together action. Big bird, the big bird, together action. Any kind of animal, all together action. So animal are fighting each other. That means nowadays this world fighting each other. Russian, American, China, or India. All animals become human beings. So make a group. Some kind of party, my party is good. Communism, capitalism, socialism, they make it a group. Okay, then fighting each other. The same as animals. All the style they never make it a group. Okay, or king or other king. Okay, only for a king. That's all. So that is in the huge of thought, human beings, everybody practicing Zen or practicing, but not only Zen, any kind of meditation, no problem. So meditation means not moving mind. Okay, any kind of meditation. Not only that, but Zen means directions are very clear, but some kind of meditation, direction is not clear. Make center is strong, it's possible, but direction is not clear. But better than nothing. Any kind of meditation, better than nothing. So any kind of meditation, try, find the human nature, all take away this inside. Everybody inside has animal mind. If you have a human nature, or complete 100% is a human being mind, human being that love each other, help each other, harmony each other, equal human have. Already become Buddha. So long time ago, we are the Buddha gives us the precepts. First precept: don't kill any life. Don't kill any life. That's very important point. That means that behind means the love mind and equality mind and harmony mind, peace mind. Don't kill any life. Very important. Everybody listen to and the Buddha's speech and keep the Buddha's precepts. World peace is not necessary. World peace is not necessary. Why world peace? World peace is not necessary. Also, I often people I already told you that world peace. What kind of world peace? What kind of world peace? Human beings, world peace, world peace. Many talk world peace. Europe, many world peace. But that world peace means the human means world peace. Also, European world peace means I only keep my good situation. Don't understand correct world peace. India, Cambodia, Africa, South America, many hungry people, many people die. But they only world peace means my situation not broken. My situation. I don't want to die. I want don't broken my situation. This time world peace. That is not correct world peace. This world, first check this world means many kind of world. Dog world, cat world, snake world, tree world, air world, water world, any kind of world come together with world peace. But the human being the world peace only human beings the world peace. Also some country people. India, Cambodia, South America, or Africa people, they never say world peace. This world bullshit, all broken necessary. Soon disappear necessary, okay? They think about that, okay? Too much suffering this world. What kind of world peace? Maybe some Japanese, maybe some people world peace. European people world peace, American people world peace, Russian people or some all communist country people, they don't want world peace. They soon this world explode, want to explode. They maybe change this world, new world appear. So this we check this world peace. That's interesting. What kind of world peace? So this much human beings have no human being mind, human nature, all animal mind inside. Maybe somebody, maybe 50-50, okay? 50% animal mind, 50% human being mind, that's a good person. That's a good person. Almost 10% human being mind. 90%, 80%, 70%, almost. So everybody like this, like strong. Like this, like very strong. I like my cat, but I don't like my parents. What kind of mind is that? I like my cat, but I don't like my parents, okay? So have problems, okay? So everybody, stronger meditation, find the human nature, teaching them that. Okay, more question? No? Okay.
I heard you quoted as saying, don't check your mind.
Huh.
Is it true that if you try to remove delusion, you become more delusion?
Yeah.
Is it correct? Take away ignorance and more ignorance. You try
Where is ignorance? So ignorance won't take away ignorance. Original have no ignorance. Take away not necessary. Okay, don't make. Then have no ignorance. You have a mind, then you have problem. So no mind, no problem. Okay. So you have mind today or outside, go to outside into this garbage can. There's no problem. But they make my mind. So this picture is the original nothing. That's very important. Original nothing. Where is that? You know original nothing? So human beings, everything make. The nature, the human nature, mind appears, then thinking appears, then dharma appears, then form appears, everything appears. Like it is like coming, going, life and death, everything appears. So mind disappears, thinking disappears, form disappears, dharma disappears, form disappears. So disappears, life is like coming, going, life and death, all disappears. So mind take away. The mind comes from your mind. No mind. But if you have mind, it's also okay. If you have mind, so it's like mind is like a gentleman goes your England everybody necktie. Why necessary to tie? Not necessary, your necktie, not necessary. But this is what kind of form, Yeah, monk cut here. That's very easy, cut here. Very clear. Meaning is very clear. It's many meaning is clear because it is ignorance grass. Everybody attached the hair. My hair. you England then punk woman, punk girl, punk boy. Now they cut hair. Okay. Now they different. These are already old style. Now they like many colors, yellow, green, any color. They attach the hair. My punk hair very wonderful. Everybody see me very happy this time. But if you have no hair, there has no like this like. Has no beautiful, not unbeautiful. No hair, nothing. Already behind like this, like beautiful, unbeautiful, That's very clear. But necktie, why necessary? I don't understand why necessary necktie. No necktie, very easy, very everything good. Why necktie? So that's the necktie mind. Mind is not necessary, but make mind. My mind. My mind. Where's your mind? If you find your mind, that will become Buddha, okay? But if you find your mind, no mind. You make mind. You make your necktie. So your necktie, you tie to your neck, okay? So your mind, you make your mind tie to you. My mind is just, I like that, I don't like that, I just, that. So take away your necktie. There's no problem. Free, okay? Free. That's the point. So don't make anything. Don't make a mind, there's no problem, okay?
If you throw mind into the body, then what is that?
Oh,
What is left?
laugh,
Mind disappears, then what?
then what? Empty hand.
But that's nothing.
Huh?
That's nothing.
Why nothing? You have 10 fingers.
That's something.
Huh? Too much understand that I have problem. You too much understand, okay? Just do it. Don't check, After my mind into the garbage, then after fast, that's a checking mind. Okay. Don't check. Just do it. Somebody very hungry. How can I eat? Then how can I stomach become full? What kind of eat? What kind of eat? Think, okay. Chinese food, yeah, Italian, Japanese, American, what kind of eat? What kind of, then how eat? Then checking. Then whole day checking, they're hungry, Eat necessary only. Don't check, then any kind of no problem, okay? How eat? Use chopstick and the spoon, or use a fork and knife. Only chopstick? No. Indian style, only hand. Only checking, only. Then your stomach completely hungry, not happy. So don't check. Just now, what kind of food in front of you? Then eat. Then your stomach is full. But don't check, just do it. Okay. Just do it. Already that has no mind. When you're hungry, just eat. Just eat time. There has no I, my, me. Or just your food and you become one. Okay. Just play tennis. Just play the ball coming, just hit. That's how you have mind. There has no my opinion, my condition, my situation. Only just coming, just reflect it. Just hit. When you drive, just drive it. But you make a mind. Today my mind is very wonderful. This mind, I want to see my girlfriend. Then has red light. Have trouble. Okay. Just do it. Just do it. Moment to moment. Just do it. Mind means there has no subject, no object. No inside, no outside. Outside, inside already become one. Yeah? When you see sky, just blue. When you see this world, just white. That's all. White is color. Oh, this painting. When this painting. Many checking, then have a problem. So just do it. It's very simple. The simple mind means there has no my opinion, my condition, myself. Just reflect mind. Reflect mind. It's not now mind. Already it's like clear mirror. Just do it. Okay. Okay, more question? Fear?
When you're afraid, you should just be afraid. You want it to go away. You don't want to be afraid. You should just be afraid of it go away by itself. But you should do something to take it away.
Fear is a feeling is very important. Okay. Yeah. Afraid means afraid and feeling. Afraid means part of a feeling. Okay. Part of feeling. But feeling means if you have no feeling, that it's like rocks and a tree or this, or a stone. Okay. So you have feelings of human beings. It's how correct function your feeling. That's very important. Only feeling up here, you cannot control it. Feeling control you, feeling control everything, then that's the animal, same as the animal. Yeah. You must control your feeling. That's a very important point. Huh? How? Meditation. Then strong your center. Okay. Yeah. You get strong center, then you can control feeling. Yeah. Afraid means also your center is not strong, so afraid mind after something afraid. Okay. If you don't attach to them, not afraid. Also, don't attach means put it all down. Put it all down. Don't check, just put it all down. Before one time I talked with one of my students, he taekwondo 7 dan, karate 7 dan. He also came in the United States, cannot get job. So somebody said, friend said, you come in Chicago. They has not so good this taekwondo school. Master stay there. He's leaving. So maybe you get jobs faster. So he come in Chicago area. It's not so good area, bad people. So this small taekwondo school. So he go there teaching taekwondo 1 week. The many students, maybe 20 or 25 students coming learning. This time very good teacher. So they like him very much. But after 1 week and 2 weeks, past 2 weeks, then one evening, outside very noisy. Because of this, motorcycle group, maybe 30 people up here. All this, black jacket over their head, and up there many this. Then they come up, then they come in here, become noisy. Boom, 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 boom. So then inside the students all pray. This man up there, number one bad group, you say that now, bad group up there. Then all go away. Very afraid, all go away. Only this teacher over there, karate master, this is a song, only this is over there. So what shall I do? Then all students go away. Then one is a boss, so that not boss, this strong man, okay, leadership, okay. Beard hair, long beard, not so good. This eyes, this man kick the door, strong, kick the door. Then all door half broken, broken. Then inside this dojo, everybody we are same as your gender, okay? Same as the meditation room. Take off shoes, not take off shoes, only come in. 30 people come. Then he only standing, okay? Only look at, only this time. Look at, okay? Very short, very short. They are very tall. This is like a lava, strong with Superman style. Then swimming up here, not afraid. Only look at him. Then, who are you? These are strong. Who are you? He's like your big speaker. This man. Who are you? You understand me? This short man said. You understand me? Shut up, I don't understand you. I don't understand you also, he said. This short man, your speech, one more speech, is gone through your stomach. Gone. Short man, the big man at your put it on gone. Then he said, not afraid, you can't come here. If we have no center, then I'm very afraid. Also, this man, really people are here. Strong center. Here, people are many meditation. So, also good teacher. So, they put it all down, Even I die, no problem. This time now, completely put it all down. If you completely put it down, then you have a center option. Not put it all down. Maybe this will hit me, then this is many suffering, then start thinking, already happened. Not checking. Completely put it all down. Then gone. Then he said, look at the car.